Welcome back to Smackdown, everybody. And Elias from behind attacking Aleister Black and then throwing him into the ring steps right there. I mean, what is Elias doing? Why would he do this? But honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably because Aleister Black basically interrupted Elias last week and attacked him, and Elias is not done with Aleister Black as he looks to be picking him up for a powerbomb, possibly looking to hit a devastating move right here as he goes up to the entrance lamp and right on the LED in the metal part of the stage right there, a powerbomb to Aleister Black. And Elias, I have no idea what is even happening right now as he throws Aleister Black into the barricade right there, and Aleister Black is defenseless. He cannot fight back after getting sent into the ring steps right there, and Elias just doesn't seem to be done with Aleister Black as he's dragging him probably towards the ring post right there, and he smacks his head off of the ring post right there. What a move by Elias, but what in the world is Elias doing? I am afraid I have a good idea what he's doing. Please don't do this, Elias. No, a big boot right to the skull of Aleister Black, crushing his skull right there against the LED ring post. That is gotta be painful, and that probably just cracked Aleister Black's skull right open, and that is painful right there. A big boot right there into that corner by Elias, and the referee just needs to stop this. I mean, Elias is not done either as he is just still attacking Aleister Black with a scoop slam right there. I mean, the referee needs to stop this assault by Elias. I mean, how is this even fair that he's just Irish whipping him into the barricade multiple times right there? I mean, what is this with multiple punches right there in the corner of the barricade? I don't understand what is happening. I mean, I know exactly why Elias is doing this though. I mean, I just don't know, like, why he's still attacking him. I mean, just because he got, like, interrupted last week by Aleister Black, I mean, that is no reason to basically try and injure a superstar right there with a power slam right there to Aleister Black on the ringside area, right onto the floor right there. And Aleister Black is defenseless, sent into the barricade, hitting hard again. And Aleister Black might be out of action after this. I mean, if anybody is able to survive this, that's like impossible as he sends him into the barricade again, and Elias hitting him, hitting his head straight off of there, picking him up again, his head bouncing off of the barricade right there. And Elias is not done as he's dragging him towards the announce table, possibly looking to put him through the table, but no, he slams him down right there with a wasteland to Aleister Black right there on the announce table right there here in the Smackdown arena. And Elias still not done, sending Aleister Black into the announce table once again, and then slamming his head off of it once again. And Elias with a Luthez press right there with multiple punches to the head of Aleister Black, busting Aleister Black open. And I still don't understand why Elias is doing this, as now he's going for a chair. Elias with the chair now, hitting Aleister Black in the gut with a chair shot right there, and is continuing to hit Aleister Black with multiple chair shots here tonight. And honestly, this attack is still not stopping. Like, Elias has gone way too far just because of an interruption last week, as Aleister Black is able to fight back there as Elias went to pick him up, and Aleister Black thought he was going to fight back, but Elias tries to pick him up again, and now he fights back, and Aleister Black trying to fight back, but Elias is just too much as he's going for a suplex right there, and he might be looking to injure Aleister Black even more, as he might be going for the drift away right now. And as he is able to hit this, Aleister Black might be out for weeks as he goes for the drift away right there, and a drift away by Elias on the outside of the ring. I mean, seriously, this was a brawl. This was supposed to be a match, but it was a brawl instead. And honestly, we need to get somebody out here to check on Aleister Black. Like, he might be serious injured. And honestly, I cannot believe what Elias did, just over being interrupted as he's playing the guitar, thinking this is funny. But Elias just destroying Aleister Black here tonight, and something needs to be done about Elias after tonight. I don't need to tell you who to put your money on for the six-pack challenge, because, well, Mela is money. We are set now for a match that I think might steal the show here tonight. It is going to be Cedric Alexander, who got drafted to SmackDown Live, and I cannot wait to see what Cedric Alexander can do on SmackDown against the man who defeated Drew Gulak last week in a quickly timed fashion, as Cedric Alexander takes on Matt Riddle here tonight on Smackdown, and I cannot wait to see this match. I mean, I am a huge fan of Cedric Alexander and Matt Riddle. I have been a fan of Matt Riddle and Cedric Alexander since the first times I saw them wrestle, because honestly, they are two of the most talented people in the WWE on the main roster and NXT. I mean, they have been some of the greatest wrestlers I have seen. I mean, they are very talented. And I am very disappointed that Cedric Alexander does not get the opportunities that he deserves. But maybe here on SmackDown in this universe mode, maybe Ric Flair will see him as like a talent that needs to be shown on like every single week and needs to get title opportunities. Because honestly, I believe in Cedric Alexander, just like I believe in Matt Riddle, and I believe Matt Riddle will be a champion in no time, and I cannot wait to see what championship he would go after or anything. I mean, I just can't wait to see what's going to happen at Backlash. I mean, we have Brock Lesnar versus Kofi Kingston. I kind of have a feeling it's going to happen there. We got New Day versus Revival, who have done war multiple times. I mean, we have Undisputed Era versus the Viking Raiders, who have had multiple wars again, just like the New Day and the Revival. And honestly, I just can't wait for Seth Rollins versus Adam Cole. I mean, we are just a week away from Backlash, but that is Backlash, and this is now, as Matt Riddle kicks off the sandals right there, and Matt Riddle and Cedric Alexander are about to do battle here on SmackDown Live. Here we go, Cedric Alexander versus Matt Riddle here on SmackDown Live, and I cannot wait for this match to start as the referee rings the bell, and this match is now official. And Matt Riddle with that big knee right there that he tried to end Drew Gulak on last week, and then a big kick right there, and only able to get no count right there. About said he got a 1 count, but a big knee again, going for the cover right there, and now he was able to get a 1 count as Cedric kicks out at 1, not able to get the 2 count, and Matt Riddle is furious already, so he just picks him up and throws him across the ring right there. What a move by Matt Riddle, and Cedric Alexander's back has got to be in pain after that. I mean, Matt Riddle, the strength and the power as he hits it again, throwing down Cedric Alexander right there, and that has got to be painful to the back. And Matt Riddle has been in control of this match completely right here with a slap right there, and then a punch, and then a kick right there, and he's going for a gut wrench suplex right there. So just, what in the world? He just like flipped him over twice right there with a gut wrench, and then picking up again for a second gut wrench, and going for the cover right there for the cover. 1. Not able to get a 2 count again as Cedric gets the shoulder up at 1 again. Cedric Alexander staying alive here, kicking out at 1. I don't know how it's possible as Cedric gets sent into the corner right there. And here comes Matt Riddle with a counter right there, but a German suplex. Cedric Alexander able to counter with a back elbow, and Matt Riddle with a German suplex, a beautiful German suplex, and then a big knee right there, busting open Cedric Alexander, sending him out onto the apron. And Matt Riddle has been in control of this whole entire match. I mean, Cedric has tried to fight as Cedric gets sent over the top rope right there, and then a senton, a jumping senton by Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle hitting the rope right there, and then another jumping senton right there after a running jumping senton, going for the cover, possibly looking for a 2 count, and not able to get that 2 count again as Cedric somehow kicks out at 1, like for the 3rd time. I don't even know how that's possible, and Cedric throwing Matt Riddle right there into the rope, and then a big drop kick by Cedric Alexander, and Cedric Alexander could be looking to take advantage with a big slam to the arm right there of Matt Riddle onto the mat, and Matt Riddle could be in danger right there with a what? I don't even know what that was. That was almost like a Trouble in Paradise by Matt Riddle, and then a slam to the arm again onto the mat, and Matt Riddle might be in danger, and Cedric Alexander could pick up a win against this rookie. Well, I wouldn't say rookie because he's been an MMA fighter before, but Matt Riddle is new to SmackDown with a slap right there, and then a kick to the thigh, and then another kick, and then another kick, and Matt Riddle, I don't know what he's going to do as he's looking to go into the rope right there with a disaster kick to Cedric Alexander for the cover, not the cupboard. I don't even know why I said that, but not able to get a 2 count, I believe, as he kicked out at 1 again. I'm not 100% sure. And Matt Riddle for the submission right there, and as he is going to lynch the arm right there. I guess this isn't really a submission, but he is lynching the arm of Cedric Alexander, and Cedric Alexander looks to be able to get out of it right there, or Matt Riddle let him go, and Cedric's arm has got to be in pain, and Matt Riddle, like I said, he's been in control of this whole entire match with a punch right there, but Cedric able to counter with a flip over right there, and then a drop toe hold right there, and Cedric, I don't know what he was going for there, but Matt Riddle throwing Cedric Alexander out of the ring right there, and then Matt Riddle picking him up on his shoulder right there, and then slamming him down with a knee to the gut right there, and then a senton, a third senton into this match, and Cedric with a kick up hitting the knee of Matt Riddle, and then Matt Riddle throws him over onto the apron right there, and Matt Riddle throwing Cedric back in, possibly looking for the end now as he's got his signature. He might possibly be looking for the Bro Derek after it too. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen as he picks him up with the GTS right there into a German suplex, and Cedric Alexander is out cold as here comes Matt Riddle calling for Cedric to get back up, possibly looking for that Bro Derek to end this match and put away Cedric Alexander. I mean, here it is, and he hits it, the Bro Derek, for the cover, just how he beat Drew Gulak last week with the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Matt Riddle is victorious for the second week in a row. I mean, what a quick match that was. I mean, Cedric kept fighting back, but that match was all Matt Riddle in that whole entire match. I mean, if you look at the highlights, it was nothing but Matt Riddle. I mean, Cedric tried to fight back, like I said, but no, Matt Riddle was not having it, and that is why Matt Riddle will be a future champion. The fact as the performance he did right here tonight is why I think he will be a future champion, and I can't wait to see if he will. But that disaster kick right there, we thought it could have ended there, but no. Cedric kept kicking out at 1, but honestly, I don't know how he kept kicking out at 1. He kicked out at 1 so many times in that match, but right here with that GTS into the German suplex, that led to the Bro Derek right there and led to the victory of Matt Riddle, and congrats to the original Bro, Matt Riddle, on a huge victory here tonight. I mean, 2 wins in a row, undefeated here so far on Smackdown Live. Who will step up and defeat Matt Riddle? To be honest, this is my first opportunity to compete for a championship, but don't underestimate me because you don't know what will happen if you do. We are set for tag team action, and here we go. The Usos, I mean, the Usos have won tag team championships after tag team championships, and I'm kind of surprised they weren't in that #1 contenders match earlier tonight, but the New Day and Street Profits tore the roof off of this place in an amazing tag team match that the New Day ended up winning. But here we are, Usos, former tag team champions on SmackDown, former WWE tag team champions. I mean, you name it, they have done it. I am a huge fan of the Usos, just like I'm a huge fan of their tag team appearance here tonight. I mean, they have not really been that successful though. Curt Hawkins had a 200 loss record, and Zack Ryder hasn't been doing too well either, but he has definitely not lost 200 matches. But they are former Raw tag team champions, and honestly, this is going to be a somewhat decent match. I mean, I wouldn't say it's going to be like New Day and Street Profits, but I think it will be an okay match. I mean, Ryder and Hawkins have been here for years. The Usos have been here for years, and honestly, this is going to be a good match. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of Zack Ryder. I have always been a huge fan of Zack Ryder. I have supported him since day one, since I started watching wrestling. And Curt Hawkins, he's been there too. Not too much to say about him, but we are officially about to get this match underway, and I cannot wait. Here we go. Jey Uso and Zack Ryder starting things off for their teams. And Jey Uso looks for a kick right there, and he's able to connect and pick Zack Ryder up for a scoop slam right there, going for the cover early on. Not even able to get a single count right there as Zack Ryder kicks out before the referee's hand went down for the count of 1, and Zack Ryder looks to be in complete danger right now as Jey Uso, a lethal striker, but Zack Ryder able to counter right there, and then a big drop kick. But like I was saying, the Usos are big strikers, and they have been for quite some time, and a leg drop by Zack Ryder, and Jey Uso could be in danger right now of the Long Island IC right now as Zack Ryder flips him over right there, and then an elbow to the head of Jey Uso, and Zack Ryder surprisingly in control of this match already as he gets him right there with that arm drag off of a monkey flip type maneuver right there, and Zack Ryder taking control of this match with a punch right there, but Jey Uso able to counter. Ryder counters right there, and then with a jumping neck breaker right there to Jey Uso, and here comes Curt Hawkins, the man who had a 200 loss record, and honestly I cannot believe he had that many losses, but here he is with Zack Ryder, has had quite had quite a bit of victories with Zack Ryder, as he looks to be lynching the neck of Jey Uso, and Jey Uso could be in danger right now, and his neck could be freaking like hurt after this match, as Curt Hawkins in control of this match against Jey Uso, and Jey Uso needs to tag in Jimmy, and I mean this is getting bad. He needs to tag in Jimmy with a punch right there by Jey Uso, turning him around with a neck breaker right there, and Jey Uso needs to make a tag to Jimmy in, but he is taking revenge right there, twisting the neck of Curt Hawkins like Curt Hawkins was doing to him, and Jey Uso needs to make that tag against to his brother Jimmy, and he might be looking to do that with a tag team move as he drags Curt Hawkins into the corner right there, and here we go, Jimmy Uso into the match, flipping him over right there, looking for a double super kick probably, but no, they pick him up and then drops him with a Samoan drop, like almost a pop-up Samoan drop right there. Going for the cover is Jimmy Uso for the win. Not able to get a 1 count again, as Curt Hawkins surprisingly kicks out before 1. And then Jimmy went for that snap mirror, but Curt Hawkins able to get out of the way. And now Curt Hawkins grabbing Jimmy Uso, possibly dragging him into the corner right there to make a tag to Zack Ryder, as Jimmy got sent into the corner right there. But here comes Zack Ryder into this match right now. Curt Hawkins made the tag to Zack Ryder, but Zack Ryder gets taken down by Jimmy Uso, and then Jimmy Uso takes down Curt Hawkins with a punch to the outside right there, and Jimmy Uso possibly looking for an elbow drop right there, and he connects, and Jimmy Uso has been basically just got put in this match, but he has been in control as Zack Ryder hits him with a dragon screw right there. He was in control until Zack Ryder was able to hit that, and Jimmy Uso could be in danger once again by Zack Ryder, but able to counter with a punch to the gut of Ryder, picking him up for a scoop slam like we saw his brother Jay do earlier in the match, and then a kick right there to the head of Zack Ryder, and then a big knee right there to the head of Zack Ryder. I mean, what? Like I said, they are big strikers. They are here to basically hurt you. I mean, this new Usos, the way that they were with the face paint and everything, that is not who they are anymore. With a kick to the gut right there. I mean, Usos have been multiple time tag team champions, and if they can pick up a win here tonight, they might show Ric Flair that they deserve to get an opportunity after Backlash, as Jimmy Uso with another scoop slam, but going for the cover this time to Zack Ryder. 1, not able to get a 2 count as Zack Ryder gets to short up at 1 again, and I don't know why everybody just keeps kicking out a 1 on this universe, with a big knee to the face of Zack Ryder right there, and Jimmy Uso with a kick to the gut, and Jimmy in control right here with another kick to the gut, multiple kicks to the gut, as Zack Ryder able to counter right there. They both went for almost the same exact move right there, but missed completely, and Jimmy Uso flipping him over, or no, a clothesline by Jimmy Uso, taking down Zack Ryder, and Zack Ryder right back up, sending to the corner right there, and a kick by Zack Ryder for a counter, going for a drop kick. Jimmy able to get out of the way, and Zack Ryder gets taken down right there with the arm. What in the world is happening here? It is the submission. It is a submission that Jimmy and Uso have broken multiple legs with, but Curt Hawkins able to break up the submission here, and Jimmy Uso went after Curt Hawkins right there, and he throws Curt Hawkins back into the ring. After taking out Curt Hawkins, it looks like Jimmy might be looking to take Zack Ryder into the corner and hit the scoop slam into the frog splash, the Uso splash here tonight, the Jimmy Flash Super Flash Snuka splash, and here we go with the scoop slam right there, and Curt Hawkins is back up, as it looks like Jay is going to the top rope with the Uso splash, possibly looking for the win right there, and he takes Zack Ryder down, but he is not looking for the end as he picks up Zack Ryder, and Jey Uso gets sent over Zack Ryder's shoulders right there with that flip, and Zack Ryder taking control after an Uso splash. I don't even know how that didn't end the match. I don't know why they didn't cover Zack Ryder, but Zack Ryder gets busted open with a back elbow by Jey Uso, and then a Russian leg sweep by Jey Uso to Zack Ryder, and Zack Ryder might be looking to make a tag soon, and here comes Jey Uso. Actually, no, here comes Jimmy Uso again. That was Jay that was in the match, and Curt Hawkins taken out after a big big forearm right there to Zack Ryder. After that, knocked down Curt Hawkins, and that big clothesline by Jimmy Uso right there. I mean, I'm getting confused right now, and then a big uppercut right there by Zack Ryder, but Jimmy Uso able to counter with a big clothesline, knock it down Zack Ryder, and here comes Jey Uso back into the match, going for a forearm again like we saw his brother do, and then taking him down with a clothesline, a seated clothesline to a kneeling Zack Ryder right there, and Jay with a big clothesline right there, taking out Curt Hawkins again, flipping him over the top rope, taking him out, possibly looking to take him out right here as he might have a signature, but no, Curt Hawkins counters with a kick right there, not going to take what Jay and Jay was doing right there. I'm so confused about who's legal. I've just been paying attention to Curt Hawkins right there, and I totally just forgot who was legal. And we are going for that submission again right here as he gets the arm right there, picking him up with the leg. And Zack Ryder has got to tap out. I mean, that has got to be the match. Curt Hawkins is out. Zack Ryder has no help. Zack Ryder is on the long side of the ring. He is in the long corner, and Jay right now is in the match right here as he hits him with a signature. But Zack Ryder able to counter right there with multiple kicks to the face of Jey Uso, able to counter somehow, and then Zack Ryder sends him into the corner right there, and Zack Ryder goes for a big kick, but Jey Uso with a spinning heel kick right there, going to the top rope. Curt Hawkins is still out, possibly looking for the second Uso splash to put away Ryder and Hawkins here tonight, and if he hits this, it might be over, but as you can see, Curt Hawkins is sitting in the corner right there, and Jay is looking for that Uso splash, but Zack Ryder moved, and Jay just basically hit hard right there, and Jay needs to make a tag to Jimmy if they want to win. But Curt Hawkins finally back up onto his feet, and Jay going back up to the top rope, looking for that Uso splash, looking for the victory right here as he goes for it, the Uso splash, and he goes for the pin, and here comes Hawkins, but Jimmy taking down Hawkins right there, and we have a winner. It is the Usos after that Uso splash, and Jimmy taking down Curt Hawkins right there. Jay with the Uso splash. And Zack Ryder and Curt Hawkins actually put up a pretty decent fight here tonight. But tonight, it is the Usos, the sons of Rikishi, right there with that first Uso splash. Did not go for the cover, surprisingly. But the second Uso splash was able to put away Zack Ryder. Curt Hawkins was basically out. He got back up, was coming back into the ring, and Jimmy just picks him up and slams him down across his knee. And Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, are victorious after a very good tag team match against Ryder and Hawkins. I mean, I was kind of surprised that was actually a good match, but Jimmy and Jay pick up the win here tonight, and the fans just got basically sent to the Uso penitentiary here tonight, just like Ryder and Hawkins did. Congrats to the brothers of Jimmy and Jay on a big, impressive victory here tonight, or here on SmackDown Live. Their first night here after the draft. Congrats to the Usos.